Alright, hello there. Okay, how is our audio balance? Looks like we come down a little bit more on the game here. Let me just come a little bit lower. Is that increasing? You're telling me that I need to click up sometimes? No. What? Looks a little bit better. Yeah, okay, there we go. Hi, Nix. Oh my god, that emote is so cute. Oh, what is that? It's a little cat thing. Oh, that's so cute. Alright. Gameplay scene. Okay, let me go ahead and minimize that. And let's get back into the game. Been a minute since I played this one. Played a bunch of Overwatch 2 earlier. I did a bunch of comp games because I was playing alone, and I was like, well, I typically like doing competitive alone, just because I don't. One, I used to be a lot more like toxic. Well, I was never toxic particularly, but I used to be a lot more. I really cared about like my rank and stuff before, so I would typically not do it with other people. I don't think that's a problem anymore. From what I was playing, I don't actually seem to give that much shit about my rank anymore. But yeah, I played a bunch of Overwatch 2 earlier, and yeah, now we're gonna do some There Is No Light. Okay, so what? This was a boss room right here. Okay. New moon. That's right, we came across this little village. Yeah. Were you new here? You've been wandering around the sarcophagus for a long time. Strange that Reynold didn't find you. Reynold is our scout, the only one who's not afraid to leave the village. We actually went through this before already, hang on. Let me adjust my monitor a little bit. I got some glare. There we go. How's your day been, Nix? If you're still there, what you been up to? Or anyone who's watching, how's your day been? I'd love to hear about it. I still remember the war with the corpse. Didn't matter how bad the church was. Those soldiers didn't deserve such a fate. Half of those who died from my sword were just kids. There was fear in their eyes. Well, sure there was. The officers were shouting at them and threatened to send them to the court if they got cold feet. And there was us, who had nothing to lose. Back then I believed that those guys were our enemies, and they deserved to die. But you know, if this father hadn't sent his brother away, everything would have been different. Everyone here knows this story. The father hides the truth from his people, but everyone in the Order knew about their mother. All he wanted was to correct the mistake of the past. It was impossible to look at him at the end. He lost all touch with reality. He went into the depths with the first disciples. I even managed to catch a glimpse of him once. I couldn't believe that in front of me was the man who had gathered the Lunar Order. All of the strength had left him. So we got to see a little bit of that background in the previous episode. We got to see about those two siblings. I'm used to playing games like this with a overhead camera that when you go off screen, if you like grind up against the wall, sometimes you'll like find a little path that's like not technically on the map and will lead to an item. I'm glad that that hasn't happened. I'm not really a fan of doing that, but I must check. Hey, They say you came from the tunnels. Such a daredevil. My name is Reynold. I'm a local scout. I sometimes go to the tunnels too. It's dangerous out there. I remember Swift went there with the guys. They were strong fighters. They survived the war. They didn't come back. Later, I found the body of one of them at the old laboratory. It didn't look like a human. Damned remains. We need people like you to clean up this trash. They're the ones who've gone mad because of the wax. They're not people anymore. They're animals. Wax is a delicate thing. Once you change the dose a little, that's it. You're a corpse. Someone went crazy in the process of liberation. And someone got so carried away with it that it fried their brains. Our scientists in the laboratories tried to find a way to stabilize the process, but they couldn't. So everyone you see here was just lucky. Their bodies didn't break down, the white wax was removed. And the concentration of black wax was kept at an acceptable level. Those you saw in the tunnels were less fortunate. They're stupid, but they're afraid of the disciples, and therefore don't come close. But the tunnels are their territory, so be careful. No, not really. I don't know why I titled it Spooky. I couldn't really... I'm always trying to think of a unique title and struggling a little, so I just kind of put Spooky in the title for no reason. It's not particularly spooky. We started this before the month of October, so... Who are you? I've never seen you here before. Are you from outside? Nah, you're lying. Everyone knows that you can't get out of the sarcophagus. I saw this wall, even touched it with my hand. It can't be broken. I wasn't born yet when it was built, but Dad once took me to have a look at it. It's so huge. Mom said that they tried to find a way out of it, but they couldn't. That's really sad. I'd love to see the world outside. Yeah, titles are hard, man. Especially because, like, I don't really think of them until, like, I'm getting ready to go live, and then it's like, oh, right, titles. Yeesh. It became more dangerous in the tunnels. If not for the first disciples, someone would have attacked the village long ago. Don't you know? They were the first followers of the Order, those who survived. At first, only a few could control the black wax. Many either went crazy or died in agony. The first ones could control its powers. They guard the chambers of our former leader and don't allow anyone close. It was his last order. When we first got here, we thought that they were going to attack us. But it seems that they are not interested in us. If they are not provoked. It turns out that this is the safest place in the entire sarcophagus. That's why we stayed here, under the protection of the First. They don't demand anything from us, so the life here is quite peaceful. Yeah, I feel you. In my case, like, I would go for, like, weirder little titles, just like, yeah, and, like, you know, OwO and all kinds of weird stuff like that, but, like, because I multi-stream to YouTube and the VOD goes up immediately after, I need it to be somewhat searchable. That's why you see, like, I have hashtag VTuber on the title, because that will raise its ability to be discovered on YouTube. And then the number at the front of the video is for people who are browsing through the episodes if someone were to want to watch the Let's Play, though that likely won't happen. And then I put it in a playlist, and yeah, it's all about optimizing how the algorithm works. I also run a Chrome extension called vidIQ, and it lets me go through like a checklist and like optimize tags and stuff like that. It's been quite effective. If you work with it, like if you do what it tells you to do, you will see an increase in the amount of like views that you're getting and whatnot. It's a surefire thing, really. It's just tedious as hell. Ooh. These look like devil fruits to me. I don't really watch One Piece, but like these things remind me of devil fruits. Oh shit. Some moon. No doubt, the Lunar Order. Did you see those little Sanrio blankets that I retweeted? They're so damn cute. I don't know how to set it up just yet, but they look so cute. Why is this? Oh, it looked like it was interactable. It's not. Yeah, just go through my retweet. They're really, really damn cute. I'll probably use the cinnamon wool the most. I like the cinnamon wool. I also like the Kurumi or Kuromi. I can't remember what way her name is said. And the others are good too. I've always liked Hello Kitty quite a bit. Oh, I would love that. I don't have it downloaded just yet, but if you're available tonight, maybe we can work on it. We'll see. Next time we hang out, I'll have you help me. Probably shouldn't leave this behind. They're like pointing at this thing. It feels like there'd be something here. There definitely is something over there, but how in the world am I to reach it? Oh. Aha. Yeah, if you can help me figure that out, that'll be not only good for me, but I know that the other people in Alterity don't want to use them, and I don't think they know how either. So, it'll be quite beneficial to everyone. Ow. You think you'll play any more Overwatch tonight? I probably will. I finished all my dailies, but I still have weeklies to go through. If nobody's around to play with me, I'll probably just do comp, just because, like, you get a little bit more XP from comp, it feels like. Well, actually, maybe a little bit less XP from comp. It's about the same. You used to get more XP from comp, but it doesn't feel quite as much. Well, you don't have to play solo. I mean, I'll play with you. I'm pretty much almost always going to be down to play Overwatch, really. I will have to, of course, at some point get a little bit more strict with myself so that I don't neglect my duties. But right now it's okay, because the game just came out. What am I missing here? Aha. So many boats. Oh, they're fighting? Okay. Ow. Now, what in the world was the point of coming over here? Ah. Take that. Doesn't seem that I'm able to get in that room. Go. I wanted to use up my my meter. I didn't want it to go to waste. Let's look through here a little bit more diligently. Okay, so I drop down here, beat up some boys. Sword. This game again. We probably won't have any more of it for October, because I want to make sure that we're doing spooky games for October, really, so we'll probably have a bit of a pause on this game after today's stream. But I felt that I should keep it going on the channel, really, but there's not enough time in October for all the spooky stuff that I want to play. So, I need to make some consolidations. Little crab. Oh, it's a little crab. It's going quite well so far. No real issues. Ah, a checkpoint. Oh, boss. Oh. Oh, he did 2 damage? I thought he'd do 1. I would have healed. He has a rather predictable pattern, but there's really not a lot of openings. It's kind of tedious. He is a cool boss, though, but it's just not particularly interesting. Like, I don't even get a lot of chance to build meter. If I remember, I think we get given a health pack. That's why I used mine. Yes, we do get given a health pack. darn. He spawned right on top of me. Sometimes he gets a little, like, stuck, it feels. Maybe he's, like, intentionally staggering himself, but it feels like he gets a little stuck and then my dodge time gets messed up. Yeah, I did really well in the first attempt. I wish I knew he was going to do 2 damage. Because, like, now it's, like, tedious, and, like, I'm not giving it the patience that it needs. It's hard to make myself do it. What the fuck? Is he got health back? Wait, why does he have health back? Huh? They get health back? I was letting him do damage because I was like, oh, he's almost dead. I got like full health. Let me just do it. I didn't know they get health back. Man, that's lame. That is lame as hell. What the fuck? What is that? So... do I need to... because it looked like he was just getting it back naturally. He doesn't need to hit you to get the health back. Do I have to optimize every... I'm not gonna... this meter's going down when I grab this, isn't it? No? What was that meter that went down before? Do I have to optimize every hit to kill him at the end there? Because, like, it feels like there might be some openings here that I'm not getting, but, like, I don't know. Thank you for the raid. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I don't know what this boss wants for me to be defeated. I don't. I'm gonna save my lightning attack and try to get him into a stun state. They really, like, they did not explain a lot about how the mechanics of the game work in, like, tutorial or anything. So, like, there's been so many times that stuff's going on in the game that I just don't understand the mechanics fully. Hello there, welcome, welcome. Yes, thank you for the raid. Okay, we're looking good. Alright, there you go. So you have to stun him there at the end? Okay. Weird. They never address that in any way. Like, I'm a fan of games letting you figure stuff out, but like I don't know, like it's so arbitrary, like it's not very obvious. Or like I don't know, like you like okay, like Dark Souls for example, like you don't really get tutorial stuff, but like the game nudges you in the direction to figure mechanics out by like designing the game in a way that like it'll just make sense to you, or it will kind of create situations that make you think about things. Whereas like this, no situation was created to like actually make me realize that that's a mechanic with the white bars at the end of the health bar. It's just a thing. Oh, that's such a cute little emote. I love that. Oh, that's cute. How have you all been today? It is very nice to see you here. Okay, so we cleared that out. Yeah, I think deep on game mechanics. Ow. I'm also a little dumb. Oh, it's good that you're resting today. I'm looking forward to, I think my rest day is tomorrow, I think? I haven't, checked the schedule. I tend to check them when I wake up, but I'm pretty sure my rest day is tomorrow. Could definitely use a little bit of a rest. But, I'll probably still end up playing a bunch of Overwatch 2 tomorrow. Ow. Go. Any RPG I play? A lot. I mean, I play, you know, Western RPGs, JRPGs, you know, action RPGs. I play a lot of them, really. I guess this is an action RPG. It's probably categorized as that. It feels a little bit more like a beat 'em up, honestly. I was expecting more of an RPG when I was like looking at trailers for the game, but it's definitely more of a beat 'em up, I feel. Like, you have a level up tree and whatnot, and you know, there is some player expression here and there. But it's pretty basic. You kind of spam left click, you hit right click to do a stun. I think there's some more weapons I can introduce later, but I'm pretty far into the game, and like it's just been left click and some right clicking. You hit spacebar to dodge. I've been a little bit disappointed with the game, to be perfectly honest. It's a very cool game, but I was expecting a little bit more out of its gameplay. The world is very cool. I've quite enjoyed the world and the story thus far, and the art style is gorgeous. Have a good a good lurk and a good snack. Ow, ow. Cool. Going back to the RPG question, I really like Final Fantasy, for example. And like Kingdom Hearts is like my favorite game franchise. Dark Souls is an RPG as well. I'm getting Diablo 2. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played Diablo 2. I did play through 3. I plan to play 2 at some point in time. I will definitely go through all of Diablo on the channel at some point. I don't know when I'll get around to that. Probably quite far off. For the games to do out co-op, I'll probably try to find some people to co-op with me, but I don't mind going through them solo necessarily. Diablo 3 definitely did not feel like it was built for solo. You know, sometimes you can just see when a game clearly wanted you to play it in co-op. Like playing through Borderlands, for example. Buy it today, 50% discount. Well, I don't have a lot in the way of money to do that. So though it's on sale, I'm gonna have to not do that. Yeah, like Borderlands feels very much intentionally designed for co-op, and I feel that like Diablo 3 is the same way. They really wanted you to play it cooperatively. Why did I come up here? This was not the way. Keep getting clumsily hit by these, because you have to stop all of your momentum. It's not like a dodging type of deal. You just have to slow down and like trigger them. Do they really? I've never noticed. The Blizzard store is just so, I don't know, out of the way. Like, I don't like, they don't like I don't see it like when I open Battle.net to like play Overwatch or anything. I don't see like you know, a notification or anything about sales or anything like that. Whereas like on like PlayStation and stuff like that, you'll typically have like a little icon on your start screen that's like talking about a sale. So I don't know, I never check the Battle.net store. I'm also like, I don't play like WoW or anything like that, so I'm never checking it. Oh, you bastard. Where do I go from here? Ah, that's right. Here. I think I came up here before, actually. I mean, there's so much junk in my email. It's kind of hard to even notice them. Yeah, I don't think I've ever bought anything from Blizzard that was ever on sale. Ooh, wow, ouch. Ouch. But I haven't bought a whole lot from Blizzard to begin with. I might have bought Diablo 3 when it was on sale. I kind of vaguely remember doing that, but I know I didn't buy the Necromancer pack on sale. I just bought it straight up because I wanted to play Necromancer. And that was way overpriced, but boy did I enjoy Necromancer. Really use a checkpoint. That would be pretty sick. Why can't I run? Oh, that's right. So these guys, they have like flowers around them, and you hear like whisper sound effects. It limits your movement. It like slows you and you can't dodge, which is a little odd because I don't really know. There's not really a good way to defend yourself when that happens. Because yellow attacks are unguardable. And you either have meter to stop it or you don't. And if you don't, and you're slow and you can't dodge, I mean, tough luck, you're gonna get hit. So it's a little odd to have yellow attack enemies hoarded around an area where you have enemies that stop you from being able to do anything. How much time is left on the Genshin event, Sammy? I'm most of the way done. I need to do a little bit more. I mostly just want to finish the refinements on the spear. Lurky. Enjoy your lurk, yes. Keep doing that. It's that same exploding one too, because it sneaks up on me. Maybe I don't enjoy this game. I'm thinking about it. I'm not quite sure that I enjoy this game. I like the story, like I said, but I don't think I actually derive enjoyment out of this gameplay. I had the same thing with Persona 5. Very, very unpopular opinion on that one, because people worship the ground that Persona 5 walks on, but I didn't particularly enjoy the gameplay of Persona 5 either. The everyday life gameplay, the like, you know, normal Tokyo gameplay, I enjoyed that, because that was unique, but it just felt like an inferior JRPG in terms of gameplay. There were some unique mechanics that were nice, but I don't know. I'm very critical of Persona 5's gameplay. I'm kind of feeling the same way with this, where it's like, I'm gonna go through it. Like, I have no intention of stopping playing the game. I just wish the gameplay was better. Or, not so much better, but more appealing to me. I guess, okay, maybe they spawn a little bit away, so if I'm fast enough on the uptake and I put some distance between me and the guys with trees on them, I can at least try to minimize the amount of time that I'm slowed and can't move. But I'm not going to be able to kill the guys with the unblockables before the tree guys close in on me, I don't think. It's a really nasty little section right there. It has such a long walk over to it. I definitely would say that I feel they should have put a checkpoint there. They've been really good about checkpoints up until this point. Like, checkpoints have been right on point. Like, every time you needed a checkpoint, there was a checkpoint. They have just been really good about it. But here, I feel that they missed the ball. Could have been a good checkpoint here. Not so much a health refill checkpoint, but a death gate at least. And, like, honestly, who enjoys moving this little disc around in the water? Like, who's enjoying this? Am I in the right place? Everything looks kind of the same. Ugh, the projectile. I've mentioned this on stream before, but a lot of games have a kind of hidden mechanic where enemies that are off-screen typically won't throw out attacks. I forget the name of what it is, but a lot of games are designed so that enemies that are off-screen won't typically throw out attacks that will kind of blindside the player. Very early on, a lot of developers kind of came to the consensus that getting hit by an enemy's attack that is like off screen that you can't see tends to be a little bit aggravating for the player, and so games like Devil May Cry and whatnot, when an enemy is off screen, their aggression levels get turned down, and the types of attacks that they'll use start to change a little bit. But in that mob fight right there, you don't get any of that. They throw those projectiles out that are really fast. You do get an indicator when they're coming at you, which is nice, but they just kind of come up on you real fast. Looks slow sometimes. No, that's okay, Sammy. It's not your responsibility to tell me either. I mean, I can check after stream. Oh. Alright, putting distance. I tried to dodge, but the second I went for a dodge, it was already too late. That room is just awful. I'm losing model tracking, like, cause I keep like putting my face in my hands. 9 days will be plenty of time. Enjoy your lurk, Sammy. I did see, for the Genshin event, that, the English for, Venti's song towards the end of the event actually has a extra, what do you call it? An extra paragraph to the song, an extra verse. There's an extra... Oh my god, that's stupid. Yeah, there's an extra verse for the English that's not in the other languages, oddly. I don't think I can even go anywhere else in the meantime if I get, like, fed up with this area. Really wish I had a heal right now. I'd love to come into this next section with full health. That'd be really cool. But once again, I don't really understand how you even get the heals. Other than just finding some in the world, and then sometimes you counter an enemy and they drop health, but it's not reliable. No, don't fucking touch me. Okay, okay. Alright, I practically had to, like, drag myself off the screen. Ugh. Okay, now here's a death gate. At least they put a death gate after that hill. Great healer of the human race, a loyal ally and blood brother of our defender. Does not really do anything for me anymore, because I have all the weapon abilities and they've yet to give me a new weapon, but it is what it is. I'm sure at some point they'll be useful again. I like these tentacles, those are very cool. It's a very big area. Not filled with much, though. It's mostly empty. he blew up. I didn't know they could do that. Not that it would have mattered. I doubt I could have reacted to that in time. Me, personally, of course. I'm sure someone can react to that in time, but, Where's my death gate? Where is my death gate? What's up with that? What's up with that? Am I mistaken on how the death gate mechanic works? Let's see if there's something else we can do. I'm not really feeling like going in there and getting absolutely bamboozled again. Well, here's a death gate. Can you take me to my previous death gate? It did, I think. I believe this is the one. It might be that they did not expect me to go and kill that boss at the bottom left and then end up at that other area. Which I understand. No, I don't really, actually. You would very easily end up taking the same path I did. Oh, for God. You also have to kind of plan for contingencies like that as a developer. So, I don't know. Is this... What is this? Is this the area from before? It's just another boat. Like, I can't tell if it's the one from before. This looks familiar. Yeah, it's the one from before. Is that Death Gate not where I think it is, then? Is this... Hey, Dr. Seven. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, this is just... There's no purpose in this Death Gate. This is the one by that boss that I already beat. Oh. It's not helpful at all. It's starting to be such a downer on the game, guys, but it's kinda not hitting. How I be doing? I was doing good until until stream. The game is kind of pissing me off right now, to be honest. I don't normally get perturbed by games, but it's not really. It's just kind of aggravating me at the moment. this just leads back over to this hellhole. I mean, I don't really want to attempt it. Should we just eat herself at bombs and die? Yeah, let's just eat herself at bombs. Go back to the village, see if there's another path, because I'm not doing that path. How about you, Dr. Seven? How are you doing today? What? A second death gate? What? Huh? Should we try? I guess we'll try this one. What? Okay, I think this is the one that I needed. This is the one I needed. Why were there two death gates? Just despawn the other one, because it's by a boss that I've already beaten. There's no purpose to keep the other death gate. Weird. Very weird. I've never heard of One Shot. Can you tell me a bit about it? Is it a roguelike? By the name, it sounds like it would be one. This one's definitely not a roguelike. I half expected that it was. The trailer honestly kind of made me think that it was a very different game than it was. Or than it is, but yeah. More like an RPG. I would be pretty pleased by that at the moment. I wish this was more RPG-like. Puzzle RPG. Oh. I do like Undertale. Undertale's hard as hell, man. Really like Undertale. It's always, like, every time I play Undertale, I'm reminded of just how difficult it is and shocked. I've yet to play through or watch all of Deltarune. I think I saw most of the first episode of Deltarune, and then I haven't delved into the rest of it. Need domestic files. That's awesome. I like meta stuff like that. I was a big fan of Doki Doki Literature Club doing that. Not that it was any way the first game to do that. Oh, I've been grabbed. That's interesting. It's like that time I got health off using the yellow attack. It's like, I really don't like RNG variables. Like, it's why I don't typically go crit rate builds in games. I really like things to be consistent. Unless it's a specific kind of genre. Like roguelikes, you know, the RNG's, it's core, you know. It's baked into the game design. But, not feeling my only mechanic to get health back being complete RNG. Can I use their god? That's a little weird. I do like metagames that acknowledge the player from time to time. That's very interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that game, honestly. This way? Yes. I might stream it. Don't tell me the ending if you want me to stream it. So, yeah, I will. I'll definitely take a look at it. I don't know for sure if I'll be into it, but it sounds cool. It'll definitely be after October though, because October will be our spooky game season, and I picked up PlayStation Plus so that we could have access to a bunch of spooky games, so kind of on a time limit for how I can play them. Have another for Overwatch? Sure, certainly. Anyone's welcome to play Overwatch with me. Go. Super complex, explain. Yeah, but I'm like hypersensitive to spoilers that like things that people consider to be very minor spoilers very much perturb me. So yeah, I just, if you want me to stream it, like I will pretty much not play or watch something if it gets spoiled too much for me. So that's why I'm warning you on that. Cool. I mean, if you want to spoil it, you can. I just probably won't play it. But yeah. Oh, oh. 100% crit builds are fun. Yes. It's the inconsistency that I dislike, not critting itself. I don't like leaving things to chance. I wish that I could read that. Perhaps I can. Let's try again. Maybe they updated the game. Perhaps it's... Am I able to... Nope. Nope. It's still just the first note. I have 9 pages and only 1 note that I'm able to read. This is new though. So far, I've been able to reveal only a few of the healing effects of black wax. Subjects under its influence can now instantly heal non-fatal wounds. However, experiments in regenerating the affected internal organs haven't yielded positive results. In some cases, the wax restores the affected organ, or even creates a new one, if the original has been removed, but in other cases it leads to an agony and death. No correlation was found. I intend to continue this work. The soldiers have to pay a high price for the power they get from the wax. The tests of the modified version are moving in the right direction. I managed to achieve an increase in strength without serious distortion of the physical body. However, the work is still far from completion. At this point, the effect wears off quickly. After that, the subject begins to experience severe fever. Not a very desirable effect during combat. He dox himself. Oh. Okay, yeah, you can spoil me on that. That's fine. I assume that it's probably gonna like look at my my like username on my computer. Any files that might say my real name for the documents file. Yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be troublesome to work around. I'll see what I can do. I'll look into doing that, but it sounds like a real pain in the ass. these breakable? No, they're not. They're not even breakable. They just exist. I need to clean my home screen. That sounded like a lot of work, DR, or doctor, however you want to be called. I don't know if I'm willing to do all that. I'm like pretty computer illiterate, so like even doing small stuff with a computer is like pretty troublesome for me. I'm going in a circle. What am I missing? Come here. There we go. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Like, I can... Oh, well, actually... Oh, that's gonna be such a bitch with how OBS screen capturing works. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh, it's not a problem at all. Because, I mean, I just, you know, Alt-Enter, like, you know, not changing it's no big deal or whatever, but, oh, man, that's going to affect OBS. I swear to God, is this boss the exact same as the previous one? Okay, thankfully it's not. Okay. It is similar, though. Oh, got him. Okay, first try. Computer literate. Just make a new file. Put it all in there. One for the document files, one for the home screen. Okay. I'm so computer illiterate that, like, I don't even know what you mean by document files. Like, that's how bad it is, so... Maybe there's like a guide video for like how to not dox yourself with one shot. Maybe I can find that and follow that or something. I don't know. I'll look into the game here. I don't mind stalling a little bit too because I'm not particularly enjoying the game. Let me look up the game now. I'm gonna look it up on Safari. And we'll see if I like it. I don't know why I bothered mentioning it's Safari. What does that matter? One shot game. Oh, it's the game with the cute cat character? Oh, I've wanted to play this for a long time. Oh. It is on Nintendo. I could play it on the Switch. I might play it on Switch instead of computer to avoid this kind of stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a way better plan, is me play it on Switch. Because I've wanted to play this game for a very long time. I saw Jesse Cox play this, and I really wanted to try it. just looking at something. I'm gonna go ahead and add the game to a little list I have here. Sorry, it's taking me a minute. Okay. You wouldn't recommend it? Lose a lot of its immersiveness? Well, you gotta keep this in mind, DR. Like, the stuff you've described to me with, like, the documents and whatnot just sounds like more of a headache for me as a VTuber. So, like, although I think that stuff is cool, like, I'm kind of okay with just not having it. But, I mean, I'll look up a video on, like well, maybe not a video, there's probably not videos on it. I'll look up some, like, breakdowns on, like, the differences in the game without spoilers and whatnot. See if it's still worth playing on Switch. The tab left side should be a document option there. I'll have one of my buddies in Altera Vita, like Orin or Korima, are pretty savvy with computers. I'll have them just show me and explain it to me. We'll see. I'm definitely... I want to play the game, so... we'll probably have the game on the channel at some point. Whether or not I play the PC version or the Switch version is up in the air. I swear I've been over here. What is this? Is this... have I not been over here? I swear I've been over here. I've been over here. What? Why does this keep interlooping itself? Well, there was a heal here. That would have been quite useful. What I should do after stream, I should look up a gameplay guide of this game and see if there's something I'm missing with the gameplay, because I still can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something to, like, get your health back. Could just never make the screen change from the game. What do you mean by that? Oh, who are you calling an idiot? You're the idiot. Really? It wasn't me who tried to break into the chambers, which are forbidden to enter. Have you forgotten what happened to Lee? He also thought he was smarter than everyone, and no one knows where his remains are now. Lee was a useless jerk. I know what I'm doing. Imagine how much knowledge is stored in there. I'm sure there's something that will help us get out. Do you think the first disciples care about this and will gladly give you all of their books? Don't be an idiot. Leave it or you'll end up the same way Lee did. Always record just the game window. If you do have a dangerous file, it won't be a problem. Oh. Yeah, I might do that. Because, I mean, if something... Like, if something interesting pops up that I need to show you, I can always, like, look at it, make sure it's nothing doxable, and then I could have a separate scene that's, like, display capture, and, like, choose to show some of it, and I'll just describe the rest of it. I might do that. That sounds quite viable. Is this a poison area? Yeah, that doesn't sound so bad. Might do that. Yeah, it would definitely be more fun for me to do it that way. It would give me a lot more control over it. It honestly looks like the type of game that would be fun to have one of the other Altair Vita members present for while I play it. Like a, you know, have them present for like a... I struggle to say it's a collab, but it would be a collab the same way that it's a collab when I'm with Koruma when he plays Undertale. But that might be fun to have some Altair Vita members present for. But yeah, definitely after October, at the minimum. I can't promise that we'll see the game in December, because there are other stuff that I definitely want to play. It is a poison area, and he breaks the platforms. PC username, the other YouTuber started playing it blindly. It was fun seeing her getting a bit desperate and lucky at the time. Viewers. Yeah, my PC username is it's definitely my real name. So that would be quite annoying to deal with. Whoops. This boss is gonna be hard. Oh, whoops. Audio go. There we go. Oh, such a big ol' radius on his attacks. Oh, from off the screen? For installing the game, just play instruction where you'll be given an opportunity to change the way ever it calls you before starting the stream. Okay. Okay, well. Well, I don't know how to change my PC username, but perhaps I can figure that out before playing. I honestly wouldn't mind changing it. I'm not partial to having my name on it. There we go. Phase 2, it looks like. Oh, finally. It's weird. Like, okay, so the game is, like, oddly simple. Like, that boss had, like, 2 attacks. You know, he had a stomp and a dive. But, like, health is so limited, and, like, you're so limited that even though it's super simple, it is still hard. So it's weird, yeah. It's definitely a hard game, yeah. As first ending, somebody will have to explain how to get the next ones. Require a password that is never mentioned anywhere. Wow, that's odd. How is that supposed to work out for a normal playthrough? Somebody's telling me. Yeah, I can get one of them to help me. Am I gonna get a new weapon finally? Looks like it. This creature was quite frisky. At some point I thought I'd have to scrape you off the floor. You showed it who's the coolest. Well, after me, of course. So, what did I ask you to come? Oh, right. It's time we train. It's time we get some meat on that bony mortal body of yours. On today's menu, the Superbia gloves. Alright, Blondie, you gotta remember that with that help of the gloves, you can deliver punches really fast. Because they're very light, obviously, try waving a greatsword at this speed. Superbia is the only weapon that can deliver 3 consecutive blows with... You gotta try. Just be careful not to hit me, or I will turn into a piece of mouse. Or I'll turn you into a piece of a mouse's... It's not supposed to work out for a playthrough. Extremely meta for a game. People liked it so much, they pressured the devs to make a full game. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, Jesse loves stuff like that, so it checks out that I saw it on Jesse Cox's channel. A little something to be updated after a few weeks game release. Okay. How do I... They didn't tell me how to switch weapons. Alright, I figured it out on my own. Oh, be careful, Blondie. If you hit too much, the gloves will overheat. When they overheat, you can release a wave of energy. These gloves will teleport you to the nearest lucky one who is unlucky enough to be in your way. Don't worry about it. Those near you will also take one for the team. When the rage meter fills up, Superbia overheats. While overheated, it is impossible to strike. But you can still use an ability or change weapons. Superbia ability deals 3 damage. After using the ability, Superbia will break and be unavailable for a while. Listen, Blondie, you can use these gloves outside of combat, too. You can use their power to speed up your movements for a bit. Accept the fact that afterwards you won't be able to use them for a while. You should try. Perhaps one day this might save your life, and I won't have to do the dirty work of resurrecting you again. When holding down the ability button, Superbia breaks and applies a haste buff. In this state, the hero gains a bonus to movement and attack speed. Hope my wisdom didn't go over your empty head. We're done with this lesson. You're free for today. I'm bored. I can't look at you anymore. Class dismiss. Have a good weekend. What are you looking at, Blondie? Go on. Climb up inside the worm. Okay. A room with a timer was created to be unlocked. The pass only available at the time that the timer was done. Not even they know the whole game. As each of them added Easter eggs in special rooms without telling the others. That's cool. Sounds like a very community-driven game. Central Station. Oh, whoops, I didn't. I never thought you had it. Like, 9 lives. Not only did you survive, but you climbed into the most godforsaken places of the open ground. Why are you looking at me like that? You want a reward? My eternal gratitude is not enough for you? I swear you're unbelievable sometimes. Number of muddlers' deaths, 43. I told him not to bother with these weirdos. When will he finally start to listen to me? Okay. Uses Superbia. Ability haste buff is important to the hero. Oh, that's quite good. Each hit generates less rage. That sounds like it could also be bad. What? Why would you want to generate less? I mean, I get why you'd want to generate less rage sometimes, but that sounds like it could also be a detriment. Superbia recovers faster to being broken. That's good. That's a good one. When Superbia is overheated, haste buff increases. When using Superbia, the hero gains an additional dash. Superbia's haste buff reduces the hero's dash time. The final attack of Superbia's combo deals 2 damage, deals 2 points of damage, and imparts the ability to detonate Mendacium Bomb, and interrupts yellow attacks from enemies. Not really. It was a thingy the devs did for fun and had a whole game plan before starting development. I don't mean that the development was community driven. I just mean that it's a game that seems very nurturing for a community. Because like otherwise, most players are not going to see everything the game has to offer. Okay, so go up and to the left. What are we supposed to do with it? Can we just ask the engineer? You think you're smart, huh? The engineer was thrown into the depot long ago when his legs stopped working. Oh, okay. So what are we supposed to do now? We have to fix the gates. So we'll fix them. Now we only need to figure out how they work. And what does this thing do? The light means the imminent end. People angered the Great Hand in their sins and filth. Repent before the Great Hand opens the gates to the surface and lets the punishers in. Hey you, the fair-haired one, have you sinned? I bet it's all happening because of the ones like you. You bastards will end our world. Repent. Repent before it's too late. And piss off. Really rewarding discovering all those weird little things. I mean, if you can only, like the timer room, for example, if you could only do it when that timer was available, I imagine it's quite difficult to even discover everything. That's what I'm talking about. The youngsters have completely abandoned their faith. That's why such things happen. Come on, there have always been and always will be heretics. Sure, but back when they were misfits, and now youngsters will have to look at the terrorists and decide to betray our traditions too. Where will we be then, huh? The father should send all the children to some station and beat the crap out of them as a part of education. Jesus Christ. That's right, somewhere like Old Nimbus, for example. But there are people there. Right, people. I'd say garbage. They should have been thrown away long ago. Good lord. Time is still available. It is all set to 0 now. To explain anymore, be really relevant spoilers. Oh, okay. I didn't have time to catch this bastard. I would have shown him what this means against the church. Did you see what happened there? This man had the courage to attack the Great Hand. So what? You think that this psycho who didn't get scared of the Great Hand would get scared of you? Something tells me it'd be the other way around. I heard that the guards ran into the Lunar Order fanatics again not that long ago. When the Father will finally get rid of those bastards. Rumor has it that they went crazy and that they started drinking human blood. And I heard that they kidnap children from the stations and conduct all sorts of experiments on them. To raise new soldiers and revive the Order. Oh, the Great Hand. What an evil world we live in. Would you mind to have a chat with a lonely old man? It's quite boring here. Everyone's talking about the gates, the world on the surface. Why do they want to go out? Do they think that life there would be easier, better? But they keep forgetting that wherever you go, you are your main companion. I don't remember much, but my grandfather lived on the surface. Hunger, poverty, cruelty, it was all there. And they brought it all here. After all, we ended up here, underground, because of people, cruel and scrupulous people who wanted power and wealth. I have no idea what they did there, but I don't think they got what they wanted. Oh, I'm grumpy as usual, but still, come back some other time and we'll chat again if you like my old tales. I think I shall. Come closer to get your ration. Hey sir, have you already received your wax ration? Wax is a gift from the Great Hand to the humanity. It comes down from the skies, it's not from our underground world. The Great Hand put a part of itself into every drop of it, so it fills us with strength. The Great Hand protects everyone who takes wax and gives them strength. Come and get your rations. You don't look like a resident at Central Station, young man. It's in your eyes, I can see it. I actually wasn't born at Central Station. For a long time, I lived at the far end of the underground. The life there was different. We had to fight for survival. Everybody was busy working. The guards were rarely there, so we had to protect ourselves. It was hard, but it made people stronger. There was power in their eyes. People at the station are quite soft. Once the guards came there with a patrol, one of them was so handsome. You know what I'm talking about. Don't make me say it out loud. After they left, I found out that I was carrying his baby, so I got transferred here. So I've been living here ever since. I actually have a grandchild already. Huh. Resource management, action storytelling games. Yeah, those are fun. I like that. Why is it happening to me? I hope they'll burn in hell. My husband, my dear husband, he serves at one of the distant posts of the Solar Corps. He's usually home by this time. But all I got was the letter from the father. Heretics attacked their post. The attack was stopped, but almost no one survived. Those heretics served the betrayer even after his death. Rumor has it they feed on desecrated wax. That's why they don't look like people anymore. You know, I feel sorry for them. After all, they were ordinary people who just got tricked. But now nobody can help them. I just hope that the sword of the corpse guard... I just hope that the sword of the corpse guard will give them eternal peace. Okay. I'm having a hard time reading today. To be honest, when all this mess happened in the sanctuary, I felt quite delighted. Why's that? You want to go to war again, or what? The thing is, yes, I do. Since we defeated the Lunar Order, all we do is patrolling the streets here. The duty of a warrior is to fight the enemy, and the only enemy at the Central Station is boredom. Maybe there's a new enemy, I don't know. Be careful what you wish for. Dreams come true, you know. Recommend RimWorld. Hundreds of hours of gameplay. vanilla game only. DLCs are super massive. I've heard a lot about RimWorld. I've seen a lot of people I know playing it, but I haven't like watched much of RimWorld. Drink some water real quick. Yeah, RimWorld looks pretty fun. I mean, he has already made thousands of mods. Worked really well with the game. Some mod packs held up over 500 mods. Oh dear, that's a lot of mods. It's such a blessing to raise children. It's such a pity that my friend still can't experience this kind of happiness. She still can't get pregnant. I'm so worried about her. I pray to the Great Hand every day, hoping it will send her a baby. And then children, the father led the brave soldiers of our solar corps in the battle against the monsters from the Lunar Order. Many of these monsters didn't look like humans. Some of them had 2 heads, and some had tentacles. Thanks to our father, the corps managed to get rid of the Lunar Order forever. Mom, this man is kind of scary. He has such an angry look on his face. Hush, you can't say that. It's not polite. Please, leave. You're scaring him. It's so calm here around the children. You know, sometimes I just come here. I don't even have children. I had twins, but the Great Hand took them away. After that, we never thought about having children again. But I still come here sometimes. When I was a child, there was no school. No one had time to teach us. Everyone was busy surviving, you know. Now everything is different. Thanks to the Great Hand, children can be children again. They don't have to work hard with their parents. With their parents? Okay. A lot of mods. Pack users usually make them really balanced. Every gameplay is different. Yeah, I have experienced modding a bunch of different games, but that's a lot more than I'm used to. 1, 2, 3, the hand, please catch the heretic. 4, 5, 6, and beat it with sticks. Okay, kids. Today I was going on an excursion to the Corps training hall with a group of children. But it was cancelled. Have you heard anything about it? Yes, I've heard. I guess it's because of the thing in the sanctuary, those strange lights. The father is concerned about the safety of the station. The children were looking forward for it, but I guess it's for the best. To make a simple story about survivors leaving a planet, trouble running away from a war, a rich person looking for fun, cat girls in a cave worshipping Cthulhu, mad torturing humans there. Oh no, I don't ever apologize for talking too much at all. I mean, I would much rather have an active chat, so you are doing me a favor. I quite enjoy what we've talked about thus far. It's been enjoyable speaking with you. Okay, so we're here. It's so calm here. It makes me forget what's happening in the sanctuary. It's so nice to come here after a hard day at the hospital and just forget about everything. I think it's because of the trees. They always calmed me when I was a child. Something's not right. There should be 4 boxes. 4? Is the father trying to feed the whole underground? They say that on the day of Unity, the rations will be doubled. Well-fed people won't rebel, they say. Smart. We need to check other boxes. Yeah. It's good chatting with you. If you ever want to chat outside of stream, you are welcome to join the Discord as well. Go tell the hand, go tell the hand, go tell the hand that the world is dead. The one is protected, the one it protected, the one it protected from mom and dad. For mom and dad. Oh, the hand is sad, oh, the hand is sad, oh, the hand is sad because the world is dead. Anyway, I don't remember the rest of the song. The song sucks. Okay, we're not gonna go that way just yet. Okay, that's still closed. Well, I guess we will go that way. Today's stream will definitely be a shorter one. I don't know how much longer we'll go for. Because I'm getting tired, I'm having trouble reading. We'll go as far as I'm capable, but see what I do. Oh yeah, that'd be lovely if you would join. I'd really look forward to that. We also have an upcoming community night, if you'd like to participate in that. We do all kinds of stuff there, from playing games together, watching anime, or anything really that people suggest. Our community night is scheduled for, I believe, let me see here, 3 p.m. on Sunday. Okay. Why is this not? Here we go. There are so many questions inside you. Follow the light, and you will find the answers you are looking for. The Messiah once sought the answers too. Only after walking the path can we come to truth and bliss. There are many legends about the Messiah. Once he was as beaten and crippled as many of us here. He was searching for the truth. During his journey he achieved such enlightenment that his light began to attract others like moths. The Messiah accepts everyone. You just need to get rid of your hatred in your heart. Follow the light, little moth. Let it purify you. Ugh. He is the sighted shepherd of the blind flock. Open your heart to the light, and may he drive the hatred out of you. Oh, I won't burn myself out. I'll be stopping quite soon. I'm just trying to find a reasonable place to stop, really. I'll probably rest my eyes for a bit before getting on Overwatch 2 later. This path will lead you to the truth. May the sight of the Messiah protect you, pilgrim. Be careful, pilgrim. There lie the hands of those who rejected the teachings of the Messiah. Follow a different path, and may it lead you to the truth. Stop! You can't go any further. These lands are forbidden to visit. Filthy heretics. They got into the habit of using this path to get their lighthouse. Such a blasphemous place. Its existence desecrates the righteous lives of those who are loyal to the Great Hand. Don't trust them. These people are blind. They won't return to the true path. He's real good at blocking me. Alright. Sunday, bad days of the week. It's the 5th one, considering the last day again being the 1st. Let's see. Yeah, Sunday is the, well, Sunday's the last day of the week. the first day of the week is Monday. It's just some calendars, when you look at them, place Sunday at the start for whatever reason. Monday is the beginning of the week. Yeah, Sunday is the 7th day of the week. So it would be tomorrow is Saturday, because today is Friday. So Saturday, Sunday. So the day after tomorrow is community night at 3 p.m. Eastern time. A lot of the heretics have been passing through this checkpoint lately. They hide in the shadows like rats. Don't let them play mind games with you. With all the stories about this Messiah, there is only one true God, the Great Hand. Oh, I got a text message. Okay. Don't believe the rumors about the opening of the gates. Stop any attempts at descent. Anyone who spreads blasphemous lies will face immediate death as a traitor. May the Great Hand protect you. Yeah, when you join the Discord, it'll be like at the top of the little list, and you can join the. Should I just post it? I should probably just give you a link to the Discord. Let's see, am I able to do that? What's the best way for me to do that? Because I don't have Discord open. Let's see here. I will just post it in my Twitch chat, and then I will post it in the YouTube chat on my PC. I have to go through extra steps because I can't open stuff on my PC because it's not very strong. Okay. And now give me a moment to copy paste it into the YouTube chat for you. Oh dear, I think that's going to open my Chrome. That's going to be quite unfortunate. Okay, well, it's fine. It can double post. It's going to send it to Twitch a second time. Whatever. There we go. Yep, it opened my Chrome. Okay, let me close that. And let me also mute my desktop audio because it's about to autoplay video. There we go. Okay. Alright. Damn the heretics. I'll grind my sword to the dust because of them. Where are they coming from? Although you know, sometimes it's quite funny. Usually there is nothing to do here. I get to practice on moving targets. Have a good night, Dr. Seven. I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, I just want to find a checkpoint, and then we'll stop for the day. Careful, pilgrim. There lie the lands of those who rejected the teachings of the Messiah. Follow a different path, may it lead you to the truth. Okay, it's just that again. Did you see how funny his head smashed? Well, I have to admit, you've got style. Your kind doesn't just kill others. You do it with exquisite taste. I can watch this over and over. Ah, here's our checkpoint. Alright, well, that will be all for today. It'll probably be quite a while before we return to this game, but we will return to it in due time, I promise that. It has been lovely for the most part, aside of the game having some segments I wasn't so much a fan of. It has been good chatting with you all today, and I will have a rest day tomorrow and see people at Community Night, those whom would like to attend. And we'll be back on Monday with more Siren Blood Curse, likely, unless some type of collaboration comes up. Or I think we actually, yes, we do have a collaboration planned. We have, I think we have Uno with Nyx on that day. You'll see on the schedule, so just keep a lookout. All right. Goodbye, everyone.